my name is Natalie. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna go through Ethereum and Bitcoin together, and I'm gonna show you how you can use the Fibonacci levels to see where the market is actually or could potentially go, and when are we gonna break from this triangle that we are having. So continue watching this video and I'm gonna show you exactly what I think the market will do. Welcome back, and we are going into the market. So we're going directly to Bitcoin to see what it did since before, and we actually came down to the Fibonacci level that we do have here. I do believe the market will continue down a little bit more. And why is so? Well, we had a strong candle to the downside, and I do think that it will continue a little bit more down and test the zone even more. We could see that it did retest the trend line 2 to the downside. It broke the trend line, consolidated, spiked to the downside, came down to the Fibonacci level. And if we're going to the lower time frames, we do see that the market just spiked down right into the Fibonacci level that we do have. And for now, I'm just gonna look at this. We do respect the low of 2 other sessions that we had, and we are making lower highs. Lower high at a high. This is like a fake out. Lower high. And if the market now will continue down a little bit more. So right now I don't want to trade anything because I still want to see if the market will fill this wick up that we did that did spike into the Fibonacci levels. So right now we can still go to the upside, we can always have options to see, but that's why we're looking at the market the whole time. But I do believe that we will continue a little bit more to the downside. And that is why you had such a strong level, you had such a strong candlestick to the downside, and we came back down, retested the previous low that we had here, comes back up, retest, and on the lower time frames we are making lower lows, lower highs too. We had a low, lower high. The market closed just above, but we did never break this high that we had here. So this makes a lower high because it's lower than all of these. And right now we also respected this zone here, and as I told you, we did respect, and we did also respect 3 sessions, the low of 3 sessions. So I do believe the market will continue a little bit more down, and this is actually my target will be here. I need the market to come down a little bit more, and then I want to see some steady higher highs and higher lows to the upside, and combining those with a candlestick. So maybe a formation of morning star, a engulfing candle, something that shows that on the higher time frames the market is actually going up. So as I told you yesterday, a candlestick like this that's in this zone right here, I'm never gonna trade that, because that's how you blow accounts up, depending also what you having, what your loss size is. But I definitely do not recommend the market to look like that in such an area if you want to buy the market. So right now we're just waiting to see what's going on. I wasn't able to take this trade because I would have sold the market around this area, and I would have sold it till this either this zone or somewhere in between here. So if the market continues down, I just move my stop loss to entry, because my stop loss would have been here. This would have been my entry. Why? Because it did respect it, and it closed below the previous lower high that we had. Stop loss, and my target would have been this or that. 1 2 3. We'll see what's happening on the Ethereum too. The market's doing the same way, and you can see I still have the paintings on here. So you could see that yesterday we were around here. The market did actually, no, it was here. The market actually came down here and closed above the previous higher low that we had here, and the market did actually continue to the upside. So if we would have taken this trade, we would have had our first take profit around here, because that's the previous high. So you always take it from zone to zone. So entry, previous high, and the stop loss would have been just below these wicks around here. Even if the market did spike to the downside, if we would have taken the entry around here and our take profit here, I mean, and if you would have been having more orders in, you would have moved your stop loss to entry, so you would never been in, your account would have been safe at that point. Well, and the market continued to the downside. It just spiked down, and also right here, I mean, I'm waiting for the market to come down a little bit more, because this doesn't look good for me. This just looks choppy. I mean, it's no direction. I mean, yeah, it's going to the downside, but I want the market to come back down here. And as I told you, the same thing on Bitcoin. I want the market to show me some steady high lows, high lows, combining them with a higher time frame candlestick that shows that the market will continue to the upside. So reversal patterns at these zones are the ones I'm looking for at the higher time frames, and I'm breaking it down to the lower time frames to see when it's breaking the downtrend. And if the market doesn't show signs to move to the upside, I'm looking for sells. That's just the way trading is. Like if you're not looking at, if the market doesn't show you a potential movement to the upside, we're selling the market. If we're not in consolidation mood, because when the market is moving sideways, we can't do nothing. Well, you can do it, but I'm not going to do it. So I want the market to break the consolidation, and after that, I'm buying or I'm selling. So right now, the market isn't showing me anything at all. If the market comes to the Fibonacci levels, if it's gonna start to show me signs to a uptrend, I'm gonna find my entry around here. If the market breaks the Fibonacci level and show me signs that it will continue to the downside, because I do have in mind that we did have a candlestick like this. So I just want to wait and see if this was just a fake out to the downside or if it will continue down. And this was the previous higher low that we had, because this for me is a higher low, because we did respect these 1, 2. This is just moving sideways, breakdown. This for me is a higher low. So if it doesn't break this one and starts to show rejections around here, I'm not selling at all. I want to see the market break this zone. You can see on the higher time frames that we're just moving sideways. So for me, the market could definitely break this zone right here, continue to the downside, and then actually retest this previous resistance that we did have. And if we're taking the Fibonacci from the low to the high, we're having the levels around that area. So for the market to come down here before it breaks to the upside, because I still believe that Ethereum and Bitcoin will move to the upside because we did broke these levels that we're having here. But the market needs to come back down and retest some of the areas before it continues straight up. So you can see right now it looks like the market will move to the downside. And how did the previous the day closed like that, and we can see how the market will close. I do believe in the overall picture. I think they're both Bitcoin and Ethereum, it's on its way up, but the market needs to do its pullback. I think that's what we're doing right now. You know, we have to be very sure about what we're looking for. So don't focus on only seeing buy opportunities, because when you do that, you're closing all the opportunities when the market is showing you it's on its way down. You're always looking at buy potential. So that's mental. You need to see what the market is doing, not just because, oh yeah, we you can see that we are going up. Yeah, we are. The market is on its way up. It's an uptrend right now because we also broke this level right here. But the market always needs to retrace, and that's what we're waiting for. And this is on the weekly and this is on the daily. So it's so many things happening on the lower time frames. And if the market will break to the downside, you'll find so many opportunities to sell the market. But you need to understand how the candlestick patterns forms. You need to understand how market structure, how it works, because you can see right now the market has troubles to break this resistance that we do have, and we're just been moving sideways. So if the market spikes to the downside, respect this level that we have here, also the Fibonacci levels and the previous resistance that we did have. I think this is going to be a great area for the market to come to before we are very sure for the market to go to the upside, because right now it's just, I mean, it's so hard right now telling you what Bitcoin or Ethereum will do. It needs to break this triangle right here, and it will do it soon. This is what I see. If you like this video, please like it. Comment below if there's something that you're wondering, if you want me to answer some questions. Share this video with your friends. Subscribe to my channel, and we see each other every day when I'm talking about these cryptocurrencies. I wish you a good week. Bye. Bye.